don't work. The fucking heat don't work. When I wake up in the morning, we ain't got no fucking milk. Nigga, I'm gonna have a good night and wake up. I want some fucking Captain Crunch in the morning, and we ain't got no fucking milk, nigga. Nigga, but I come from this shit. Nigga, I understand these environments. I remember being fucking in the 6th grade and my friend telling me how thankful and how blessed I should fucking be to have a mom. And my friend was in the 7th grade. I'm in the 6th grade, he in the 7th grade, and he telling me how thankful I should be to have a mom. Do y'all know, and I'm like, damn, it's certain things that we take for granted that we've been blessed with. I had a mom who actually had the fucking tenacity to get up and fucking change some shit. That I got to see go change shit, got to see buy houses. I got to see this shit. I got to see us come from fucked up environments and fucking us being homeless, getting because motherfuckers didn't want to sell us a house. That we got to go live with her auntie. She say, nah, nigga, nobody else evict me again. I'm gonna go buy a fucking house. I got to see that type of fucking gangster. So that's things that I was blessed with. Show your fucking kids the gangster. Nigga, just because you're in a fucked up situation right now and you ain't like, the heat might not work. You might not have milk right now. But show your kids the fucking gangster that's gonna get up and change that shit. Guess what? Your kids gonna be 10 times the gangster as you, nigga. The shit that my mom went and accomplished, nigga, I tenfolded. Because I knew what was possible, nigga, and I knew I had that shit put the blood in me and put heart in me to be able to go out here and get it. Because I knew I could do it. Oh, nigga, if you could do that, that's what it is. That's what we learning like that. Cool. I'm on that. That's the type of time I'm on. I'm on some shit, nigga. Let's get it better. Let's keep going. Nah, I'm fit to get fucking rich. I ain't never had a conversation about shit growing up. It was like, nah, I'm gonna get to the money. We gonna get rich. Okay, we can do it in this ways, this way. These was the conversations I had. But some of y'all motherfuckers will sit there and be fucking peons and be pussy. Y'all niggas punks. And it's women and fucking men. Y'all fucking punks. And you sit there and you complain and you lead a bad example and you don't do shit and you lead an example for that for your fucking kids. And they see you complaining about how rough life is, how tough life is, but yet they don't see you do shit. They don't see you do shit. You ain't got up and went and made a fucking effort. Give a damn what kind of effort you make. Oh man, I've been working this job how I know people that work the same job. I know people that work the fucking job, the same exact job for 5 years and go, man, you know what, man, I'm looking for a change. Nigga, quit your fucking job. That's your fucking change. Have some fucking heart to motherfucking believe in yourself that you can find something and do something better. But instead, you will stay in a position that does not work, that hinders your kids, that hinders your environment, that allows them to stay in that same fucked up ass position that they've been in. You've been struggling back to school for fucking 3 or 4 years, and you keep doing the same shit. You've been struggling with fucking Christmas for the last 3, 4, 5 years, and you keep doing the same thing. And when this Christmas come around, motherfucker, you think you surprised? I can look on my fucking Instagram on people who, when I do Christmas giveaways, and then people be asking me for shit for Christmas for the last 3 years. 3 years. How the fuck do you fuck up Christmas 3 years in a row? Nigga, you know it's coming. You know birthdays is coming. You know summer break is coming. Oh, I don't got childcare and the kid is rough during the summer. Nigga, you know when fucking school in, that you know it. Them kids fucking be looking forward to getting off for summer breaks in January. But a motherfucker say, man, this shit rough. Nigga, it ain't rough. It's you staying in that fucking trauma. You're allowing the things that stress you out. You're allowing the things that did not go right in your life to sit on you. This is why I say you can't put sugar on shit. You ain't gonna never get no fucking money until you fix your fucking mentality and realize that you gotta heal yourself, because there's things in your life that's hurting you, that's keeping you sinking, that's keeping you anchored down, that's keeping you anchored into not being able to flourish. It's not money problems, it's personal problems within you. And ain't shit nobody else can do about it until you look inside of you and figure out what is it that allows you to stay in this? What is it that makes you want to stay and stay depressed? What is it that makes you depressed, right? What's the things, what's the traumas? What's the things that you grew up in? What's the things that you missing? What's the things on a daily basis that you're doing? Is it the drug abuse? Is you getting drunk too much? Is you smoking? Is you not working out? What is it in you that is your issue that's allowing you to stay in these financial hardships and these financial traumas that's fucking you up? Because it ain't that the money. Because sometimes you might have a 9 to 5. You may be willing to go on and actually do the work, but Immediately when you get off and go do the work, you having stupid ass conversations. You unhappy with certain things, right? You unhappy with the life that you live. You looking back on your childhood and how everything that went wrong, and you can tell me everything that went wrong in your childhood, but motherfucker, you can't identify the 5 things that went right in your childhood. Because everybody has something in their childhood that went right. Everybody has somebody that fucking gave them a hug. Everybody has somebody that was a good example. Everybody has somebody that was a good teacher that told you things and tried to pour into you. Everybody did, but you rather harp on the negative because that's easier to comfort your dumbass decisions that you've been making as an adult and fucking up. Those are the things where everything starts to change. Those is when everything starts to get different. That's when you start to realize and look back. I may have had a messed up childhood. I may have came out of fucked up environments. But do you see how I say, yo, listen, I seen my mama go and we get evicted and we was homeless. But then I seen her fucking bust her ass and go buy a house. Didn't say she went and bought a fucking mansion. I said she went and bought a house. That means we learned the process of home ownership. I then seen her go and buy another house. I then see her build a house. I then seen her buy a triplex. I got to see her do gangster shit. I seen my mom catch the bus to fucking work and come home in an Escalade. I seen my mom do gangster shit. Nigga, you got me fucked up. You think I'm a motherfucking live life out here and don't go get it like how I want it? You think I'm ever going backwards? Hell no. I mean, I got a chip on my shoulder of what the fuck is possible. I actually got to taste it. Since I got to taste what accomplishments feel like, I got a piece of confidence put inside a seed of confidence put in me that I can accomplish shit. Nigga, it's up. And we ain't never going back. My mom fall on hard times. I don't give a fuck. You show me what's possible and what I can do. Nigga, it's on me. Nigga, I buy my mama a house. You don't gotta work. Put you on payroll. I don't give a fuck. You planted the seed in me and said, nigga, I'm a gangster. Nigga, and when I say I'm a gangster, nigga, I ain't scared of shit. I'm willing to do anything it take to go get this shit done. Every single day I'm gonna wake up to be fucking great. I realized my health was fucked up one day, looked at it and said, nigga, I don't give a fuck how much money you got. You look like a broke nigga. Change it. Bitch, I'm here now. I take 2 years off. I don't give a fuck. I'm focused on my health. Why? Because I ain't like the way I look. Now I'm a gangster. I can do anything on this motherfucking earth. I plan on doing anything I set my mind to. I said I wanted to change the way I look, so I did that. I didn't know it was gonna take this long and have to figure everything out, but I did it. Motherfucker said I don't want to. I was got fucking arrested. My best friend committed suicide. Fucking living in an apartment, I ain't have gas. I was going to the gym to take showers because I ain't have hot water. Guess what? Nigga, get rich or get sent to the police station. I fucking did both. Got my stupid ass sent to the police station, figured out that didn't work, didn't like that. Well, you better figure something out and get it right. Guess what? So I went and figured it out. I went and started figuring out, learning different businesses. I went and started figuring out how to work my credit. I went and figured out, started opening up cell phone kiosk in the mall. Went and opened up a Boost mobile store. Goddamn, at 23 years old, have my own goddamn franchise. Like, do you understand that? I figured it out. Why? Because I put that gangster in me. And a lot of y'all won't be gangster. A lot of y'all okay with being fucking peons and being punks. Oh man, and this ain't got nothing to do with ego. This ain't got nothing to do with bravado, or you be willing to beat a bitch up or beat a nigga's ass. That ain't got nothing to do. You could beat every nigga ass in the motherfucking world, but if you can't feed your motherfucking kids, you's a bitch. If you can't take care of your kids, nigga, you's a sucker. You not a real nigga. If you don't take care of if you can't take care of yourself, fuck even the kids, nigga. You can't take care of yourself. You a sucker. That's one of the biggest things. That's what people don't realize. You can't take care of yourself. And I know this shit is burning some of you niggas. It's like surgery or chef came first. Nigga, the money came first. Nigga, my mama's house came first. Nigga, that's what came first. My mama's house came first. My houses came first. My kids having $100,000 accounts, those came first. Then everything else came after. But this the shit that hit niggas. I'm telling you, you will see these weak ass niggas in the comments because it's burning a hole in their chest because they can't get up every single day. And these niggas can't get up and go out and find it in themselves to go out and put in work. Got the nerve to sit down and ask somebody to suck on their dick. Nigga, you don't deserve your dick sucked. Nigga, you can't even fucking take care of yourself and you trying to look for fucking pleasure. Nigga, McDonald's is hiring. Nigga, Uber is hiring. You can do Uber all fucking day. You horny ass niggas be out here looking for girls that and then in another nigga like me comments, nigga who get it in and get this shit taken, get it done the right way. Married, house in order, family intact, family vacations. Nigga take my kids on a private jet on Tuesday. That's gangster shit. giving them experiences that I never knew was even possible. That's gangster shit. But you know the only reason why I can do this gangster shit is because every day, motherfucking, when my wife was like, yo, what we gonna do? We bought a house. You know, you got your own business. Like, would you ever get a job? No, I won't ever get a job. No, I ain't never getting a job. Don't mean I ain't gonna work. I went and figured it out every day, got my ass up and went to work. I started getting in masterminds. How I'm gonna get when I bought my first house, that shit was scary to think like, yo, you gotta do this for 30 years. Every time I got an apartment, it was only for a year. When I bought a house, they said, yo, you got a 30-year mortgage. I'm like, I gotta stay on my feet. I gotta stay home for 30 years and take fumble. Shit, I gotta go up to where I gotta get this off me. I gotta get this off my shoulders. And I just kept going. I got a little bit of confidence. I started seeing what it was like. I started getting in masterminds. I started getting mentorship. Started asking people for help. When I started asking people for help and started looking and started seeing other people was making money and the kind of money I thought I needed 200. My first house we bought was 250,000. I wanted to get it off my shoulders. I wanted to get that off my shoulders. I don't need this on me. Nah, I got to get this off my shoulders. I need 250,000. That led me down a pathway and a grind to this level of success that I am at now. I have awards for making $5 million in a day from a grind that started off me not wanting to pay and have a $250,000 mortgage sit on my shoulders. I just wanted to figure out how to get this in because I know, man, I remember always having apartments, but I remember being evicted from apartments. And I'm like, damn, I got a family now. I don't ever want to lose. I don't ever want to lose this. I don't ever want to get in a position where I get evicted or some shit happen and I fuck this up. I got a woman dependent on me. I got kids dependent on me. I don't want to fuck this up. So I got to figure out how do I get this and pay this off to where I don't owe nothing. I don't want to fuck this up. Then appreciate you and salute on that support and bro killing that shit the other day. The shit was amazing. Like I've been locked in and inspired out of this world. Right? But I've been literally locked in, and that was like that was the seed that got planted in me. That was the seed that got planted in me, and it sparked, and look what it grew into. We wish we can get a 250 house nowadays. Guess what? The house that you get today is gonna be a house that somebody 5, 10 years from now wish they can get to. But guess what? Keep waiting, motherfucker. Keep waiting. The house that you could have got today is gonna bypass you because you could have got a house for 250,000 when I got mine. Probably was bullshitting. No offense. I ain't here tonight to be friendly. I ain't come on here to be friendly. I'm just saying what's real. Because somebody gotta hear this shit. Because ain't nobody else gonna say it. They be like, oh yeah, you can do anything with hard work. Fuck hard work. It's not hard work, it's smart work. It's smart work and smart execution. I know a lot of niggas that work hard. I know a lot of hard working motherfuckers. I got hard working men in my family that ain't got shit. But a motherfucking hard head to match their fucking rough ass hands from all the labor that they do. And then they fucking hard headed and feel like they can't listen to nobody because they think they know everything. Yeah, hard work ain't it. Work hard, work smarter, not harder. How can I work smarter if I don't even know what smarter is? Where do we start to educate ourselves? That's when I challenge people. When the last time you educated yourself on something? What's the last thing, like, realistically, like, yo, like, what's your budget? What's your budget look like? Like, realistically, what does your income, how much money do you make every single month? Like, what's your profit? Like, realistically, do you budget and have a budget and do you calculate every single dollar that you got coming in? My man said, "Yo, I got three. I seen you say you got three houses too. Salute, bro. Bro, that's the type of things. These are the people. Like everybody thinks like black people struggle for some odd reason, right? Let me explain something to you, like right, because I don't know. Stuck with Chuck, right? With a name like Chuck, you sound like a nigga. Um, so right, with a name like Chuck, you sound like a nigga. But I'm gonna ask you, Chuck. You said you got three properties. For some odd reason, we all think when we say black people, man, we come from the struggle. We think all black people look like fucking Pookie, or we live in the fucking hood and everybody is fucked up, and all white people live great. Guess what? White people is just as fucked up as the black people that's fucked up. One, and we got great black people out here that are doing well, that are actually thriving, that are doing okay for themselves. But everybody wants more. There's always another level. We have not reached as a collective that next level, but we all ain't fucking Pookie. We all ain't on here on perks and goddamn on Percocets and Molly in the hood with no job. It's a lot of educated blacks who might not be in the best financial situation, but they're in a great mental situation. They're in a great spiritual situation, and they have a decent situation going on to live their life and grow and flourish. We just need more, right? My family been good since the 80s. See, but for some odd reason, right? People will think that all blacks is like, no, let's not get it twisted, right? And when I talk and I pop my shit on how we got to get it together, is because it's a lot of us, majority of us are not in the best situation, but we don't execute and operate like we should. Right? That's one of the biggest things. But it's like, yo, we have to get better. We have to do better. We have to continuously grow. Why? Because it's not just for us. Like, if your family been good since the 80s, other people should be learning it. And you know how many people your family had to help. You see what I'm saying? Like, if your family been good from the 80s, you understand it because y'all had to help so many different people along the ways, and you see them make bad decisions. You see, I've seen people I've helped make bad decisions, and it's just like, damn, I just can't help it. So I say that right when I tell y'all this is this. As we build, as we continuously grow, realize this. Motherfuckers is lazy. Even if you went to college and you got a good degree, motherfucker, that degree don't mean that that's where that shit end at. Congratulations, you accomplished something. But motherfucker, you can't stand on that fucking accomplishment for the rest of your life. Don't give a damn if you got your own practice, your own business going on, and it's making 400,000 a year. Guess what? That 400,000 ain't the same 400,000 it was goddamn 5, 10 years ago. Motherfucker, you got to figure out how to start making investments. You got to figure out how to start, accumulating more wealth and making your money work for itself. You got to figure out how to accumulate the right assets. You got to figure out how to accumulate more information to actually start passing down to stay relevant with the current things that's going on in today's society. A lot of times we get into a position where we think we're doing okay, and guess what? 5 years from now, that shit gonna be outdated. It ain't gonna work no more. It won't work no more, and it also will start to be irrelevant. You have to constantly grow. You constantly have to grow. But that's, guess what? That's a mindset to have that dog in you. Everybody ain't got that dog in them that want to keep getting better and keep taking it to the next level. That's why it's never okay for you to be stagnant and be like, I'm doing good, I'm okay. You're never okay. You always have to be better. Why? Because it's gonna outpace. Guess what? Inflation gonna outpace you. Goddamn, the struggle gonna hit you because shit happens. Shit happens. You gotta constantly always want to be best and want to be better until you can no longer compete. Because at some point in life, it's gonna get to a point where you can no longer compete because technology just outpaced you, and the new generation is just running laps around you. And the only thing you left with is experience, resources, and money, and power to dictate the next generation that come beneath you. To be in a position where they got to utilize you for something in order for them to grow. Google may not be the most powerful company, but goddamn it, everybody got to utilize Google, and everybody has utilized Google until a Chat GPT come around and start slapping Google around. But Google is such a powerful powerhouse that you can't operate without it. The world won't be able to operate without Google for another 20, 30, 40 years. The same thing that you should be in. But then I ask people, well, when the last time you went and educated yourself? When's the last time that you've been around people who were only focused on becoming greater and becoming better and actually willing to not, oh yeah, man, I got a couple homeboys. Like, nah, like, how did you get around them homeboys? What did them homeboys invest to be in the room and the environment that you're in? Imagine I got mentees right now. My mentees from my 1% mastermind, we're actually going to jump on a private jet. 3 different mentees from around the world. We going to jump on a private jet on Tuesday and go to Cancun for 2, 3 days. They don't, they didn't know each other outside of, oh, we in this mastermind that we invested in, spent $10,000 on. Guess what? I'm going to put all of you around. One of them from Jamaica, one of them from Tennessee, and another one from somewhere else around here. But imagine, they don't know each other. One of them do e-commerce, one of them do credit, one of them do real estate. 3 different industries. Come on, I'm gonna put you on a jet together. Y'all gonna have your first private jet experience. It's gonna bond you. Not only is that gonna bond you, you're gonna break the fucking internet. I'm gonna show y'all how to create content, show y'all how to market. But then outside of that, y'all get to learn and exchange game from each other. Y'all get to learn and exchange game from each other. Guess what happens? You grow, you develop new relationships, you share experiences that is life-changing experiences. You imagine, like, yo, do you remember your first time on the jet? And you be like, my first time on the jet, I was with Him500, I was with this person, I was with this person, I was with this person. Yo, that shit was crazy. Like, some things you never forget. Some things you never forget. So ask yourself, like, yo, what's the things that you're doing? What experiences are you having? What's the first actual conference that you went to? Somebody just said the Circle of CEO conference. Like what was your first conference you went to? Do you remember your first time ever going to a conference? Do you remember, like, those are the things that you should challenge yourself with? When's the first time you ever actually invested into yourself and bought a course? What was the first course you ever bought? What was the first community that you ever joined? How was it? And the first one, don't it should never be the last one. They first time on the jet should not be their last time on the jet. People said they first time on a they was Circle CEO conference. Let's go. I'm honored to be able to be able to provide that experience and that opportunity for somebody. Miami conference was my first. Recession proof 2020. See? It's a lot of people in our community that I was able to, because I was gangster enough to get up and say, fuck it, I'm gonna try some shit. I'm gonna try some shit. I think I can do it. They had a conference. They never had a conference before. They never understand how to do this shit. I figured it out. How can I make a dope experience? What would I want for myself? And so many people had the opportunity to go to conferences for their first time. Look at the things that I've been able to inspire, the things that actually come from it. You see a Circle of CEO conference that comes from the Recession Proof Conference. You see, goddamn, Invest Fest comes after a Circle of CEO Recession Proof Conference. Like, these things, and so many people have gotten to experience these events and these type of things because somebody was gangster enough to try some shit and show that the black community actually need it, want it, and like it. Now look where we at. And so many people can now share those experiences. That was my first time going to a conference, but it won't be your last. It should not be your last. How great do you want to be is going to be based off of the experiences that you go out and accomplish, the experiences that you go out and execute on. You got to go get them experiences. You got to go get them experiences for yourself. Like, if you don't experience shit, like, you choose to stay home, you choose to stay in your bubble, you choose to stay in depression, if you choose to stay in the rut, you choose to continue to do the things that you've been doing that ain't getting you into a better position. Man, I can't get a better car. I've been having this car 5, 6 years. I can't do everything you can't do is because, motherfucker, what you won't do. Everything you can't do is based off of what you won't do. Because if you goddamn willing to do some shit that can take you to the next level, everything changes. Do some shit that make more money. Oh man, I don't know how to. Oh man, if I was a lawyer, man, lawyers make $200,000-300,000 a year. Why can't you be a lawyer? Man, man, school take 5 years. Nigga, being broke take forever. Just as long as getting rich do. Fucking staying broke take forever. It will literally last forever. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. The fucking time gonna go by. Don't worry. Don't worry. Oh yeah, man. If I was a lawyer, man, man, lawyers make good money. Why you not a lawyer? Shit, man, I ain't trying to go to school for 6 years. Nigga, you want to be broke for 60 years? Motherfucker, you 20, 30 years old. You got 60 years left in your life. You want to be broke for 60, or you want to sacrifice for 6? Yeah, man. I wish I understood that marketing shit. And man, y'all be creating content. Y'all make money online. It's easy, nigga. Well, it's free. Get online, create content. Man, I don't know how to talk. Take a fucking speaking class. Go take a fucking public speaking course. There's a million colleges. There's a million courses online. Whichever one you more comfortable with. If you uncomfortable with patronizing somebody who look like you online that want to teach you about business, want to teach you about credit, want to teach you about making money, then take your ass to the white people and to these fucking colleges and these institutions and go pay them out your fucking pocket or do a loan and give them your money and they'll teach you some shit. But your ass better learn something to get something. Cause you ain't getting nothing for nothing. That's the reality. You ain't getting nothing for nothing. You ain't getting shit for exchange for nothing. Oh yeah, I ain't gonna do nothing, but I'm gonna get rich one day. Nigga, you ain't never gonna get rich. Nigga, you don't do shit. You ain't never gonna get no fucking money because you don't do shit. The fuck did you do today? Like, ask yourself, what did you do today? What did you do this last week to become better? What did you do to make yourself a better person? Yeah, man, I've been eating right. Yo, fuck out of here with that shit. What did you do to make yourself a better person financially? If that's your struggle. If health is your struggle, then by all means, focus on that. And eating is a super accomplishment. But if you have financial struggles, what did you do this week to make you become a better person? What did you do this month? The crazy thing is most people will say, man, and got a reason why they didn't. Fuck your excuse. My kids is going through this. I got this going on, my family member. This family member died. Niggas die every day. We know that shit happen. Guess what? You don't have a fucking choice. This is your new norm. Motherfuckers like, oh, so and so died. Cool, you gonna be hurt. You gonna mourn. But guess what? This is your new life. Your life is now without that person. They're gone. And this is what you're going to forever live with. You're forever gonna live with the memories of. Next. Well, now what you gonna do? You think you just that's an excuse to be fucked up? Car note still gonna be due. Fucking insurance gonna be due. Rent, mortgage gonna be due. Goddamn growth in desires is still gonna be needed to be filled. Dreams is still gonna be needed to be accomplished. Guess what? You just gonna have to accomplish them without the motherfucker who didn't pass and perish. Unfortunately, but that's just the norm. It is what it is. Oh man, I got a kid that's sick. Nigga, he gonna always be sick. You better fucking figure it out. What you gonna do? I seen my man Budget Dog talking about his kid, how his daughter has some rare I'm I don't want to say she has a rare disease and has seizures and things like that that he has to live with forever. He had to make, you know what he did? He made accomplishment. I mean, he made fucking adjustments in his life to be to be there to so that he can always see and be able to take care of her in an adequate fashion and got rich doing it. It's the new norm. You can't fucking cry and be broke. Shit you gotta deal with. It's shit you gotta deal with. You don't got a choice. And you can't change it. You ain't no fucking redo. You can't go back in time. That's the shit people be like, yo, I got this going on or this all this is happening in my life. Guess what? You're never going to be able to undo it. It's a part of your life. Now what? Now what? What do you do now? Cry? It's okay. Cry. And then get your ass up and figure it the fuck out. Make sacrifices. Do what you got to do to figure it the fuck out and execute at a high level. Figure out the resources that's going to make you better. That's the reality of it. That's the reality of it. You don't have a choice when shit happens in life. It becomes a part of your new life. That is who your life is. You gotta get up and make that shit happen. If you don't, you're gonna sit back and you're just gonna be like, man, I, man, I should have did this when I was young. You know how I go. All the shit you should have did. All the shit you wish you did. Motherfucker, when I die, I don't want to have no fucking what I wish I would have did. Fuck, I want to experience everything. I want it all. I want to experience the shit myself. Motherfuckers be like, oh man, I do all this shit for my kids' generational up. I do all this shit so I can have experiences. I want to fucking wear Rolexes and shit. I want to take trips. I want to do shit for me. Like, don't think I do all this shit for my kids. Nah, they a byproduct. They may be my motivation, but they asses come second. Shit. My daddy's motherfucking enjoyment, daddy's goddamn satisfaction out of life, daddy's goddamn wants, needs, and desires is getting filled first. That's what who made the sacrifices. So guess who's get filled first? Mine. I sacrificed for it. I don't want to be no goddamn man. I wish, man, a Rolls Royce was my dream car. And I don't got them fucking problems no more. I bought my dream car. I fucking bought a jet. I bought shit that I ain't never wasn't even on my fucking bucket list. This shit wasn't even on my bucket list. Shit that motherfucker, I look around my fucking underwater hotel room, the most expensive hotel in the world. Cool, I been in that room. I slept in that room. I, I got that shit off my bucket list. I did that. Go to Dubai and do it how you want. Catch Emirates, lay down seats, go travel the world. I did that. I ain't motherfucking leaving shit off my bucket list. This is what I sacrificed for. This is what I sacrifice for. I want to experience it all. I don't want to be out this motherfucker talking about what I want and what I wish for. Man, wish these nuts. Nigga, I'm going to get it. I'm, I'm going to get it. I'm going to get it every time. I ain't never. If something don't work, email help@recessionproofextreme.com. We will get you taken care of. Or somebody said a red Ferrari is coming. Go get that motherfucker. But you gotta go get it now. You gotta put plans into action to get that shit now. Be like 5 years from now, people having 5 year, 10 year plans. That shit too far. What's your next 1 to 6 month plan? Like what you gonna do in the next 6 months that you can actually look at it? So in 3 months you can look and be like, man, I'm a fucking failure. Or I'm actually a fucking champion and I accomplished some shit. Motherfucker be like, what's your 5, 10 year plan? Man, that shit hella far away. You can't, you don't get no micro commitments and accomplishments off a 10 year plan. In 10 years, I'm gonna buy the house of my dreams. Nigga, 10 years, the house of your dreams ain't even gonna be the house of your dreams no more. Fuck. I love recession proof. Look, shout out to the family. See what I'm saying? Like these are things that people don't realize. Like people don't realize, like, yo, they be thinking like, oh, everybody else go before you. Guess what? You ain't gonna never accomplish it. Because you ain't gonna never be satisfied. You ain't never gonna feel like you never vacation. I don't know nobody who feels satisfaction doing shit for other people. You don't never get no satisfaction doing shit for other people. I don't give a damn nothing. You don't get no satisfaction doing shit for other people. You never feel. I ain't never bought a motherfucker a dinner and Bill's like, ooh, that hit the spot. Never. I ain't never bought a motherfucker dinner and it filled my stomach up. I ain't never did it. Never. Oh man, I got my kids a trust fund. Nigga, I bought myself a fucking McLaren. Them chicks feel totally different. Put $100,000 in your kid trust fund. Be like, I did this for my kids, sacrifice for my kids, and be driving a Hyundai and go buy yourself a McLaren with the $100,000 that you sacrificed and you work for and you bust your ass for, and tell me that they feel the same. It don't. Guess what? Guess one of them things is gonna inspire you to keep going and go even harder. One of them gonna have you feel like nothing's changed. I'm fucked up, man. Damn. I'm just telling y'all the truth. You got to do both. Not saying that it's not important to set up and to do shit and for other people. But motherfucker, when you do shit and accomplish shit for yourself and you actually get the rewards and you reward yourself, you feel different. You feel inspired. You feel motivated. You want to go get shit done more. You want to do more of that. When you do it and you see it for yourself, then everybody else can get the goddamn offspring sprinkles in the crumbs that get left in what I can separate it when I can cut a piece of this loaf off.